CARICOM leaders urged to stop procrastinating on fully implementing the CSME. And in sports, the regional Super 50 defending champions lose their crown. I'm Dawn Paris, and this is the Caribbean in 10 for Thursday, February 16th. I'll be back with the details in just a moment.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
CARICOM leaders began their two-day intersessional summit in Guyana this morning with the incoming and outgoing chairman insisting the region needs to stop delaying the full implementation of the single market and economy. Chairman and host President David Granger told fellow leaders, including President Jovenel Moïse of Haiti, who's attending his first regional summit, that the CSME is vital for the Caribbean's survival in the current global climate. And he says it's time to press forward.
The Caribbean, if it is to escape the hazard of economic emasculation in today's global environment, must expedite the full implementation of the CARICOM single market and economy. We face threats that include dampened demand for our goods and services and distortions in our financial sectors caused by de-risking by international banks. The CSME has the potential to enhance private sector growth and competitiveness by providing access to a larger pool of resources, facilitating the movement of human capital, catalyzing the establishment of regional businesses, and encouraging the free movement of goods. The CSME must not be allowed to become a victim of equivocation and procrastination.
And that was the incoming CARICOM chairman, but the outgoing chairman, Dominica's Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, also called on the region to stop procrastinating and to implement measures aimed at furthering the regional integration movement. He urged his colleagues to use whatever powers they have at their disposal to work towards the speedy and effective implementation of matters that have been long agreed upon.
Today, many of these matters are still pending, as they languish in our ministerial councils, committees, commissions, and working groups. Whether this is due to them being inchoate or member states asking for time to consult or even officials not being adequately prepared, the effect is the same, a hindrance to progress.
During the two-day meeting, CARICOM heads will be updated on the status of the CSME. And in his address, Skerrit also thanked his colleagues for their concern after the unrest in his country's capital last Tuesday. He said his government has a handle on the situation. Looting and other criminal acts had followed an opposition meeting in Roseau last week, and Skerrit had said an attempted coup had been in the works.
This situation at home, I can assure you, is under control, and I expect that a thorough investigation will be carried out in those disturbances with a view to bringing the perpetrators of any and all unlawful behavior to justice. Again, Dominicans by and large are appreciative of the interest shown and the solidarity expressed.
In other news, the Jamaica government plans to spend nearly $4 million in the next financial year to deal with issues facing deportees. In the 2017-2018 estimates of expenditure, $13.8 million has been set aside for activities under the program called the Reintegration and Rehabilitation of Involuntary Returned Migrants. The initiative is slated to begin in April and it will continue until March 2019. The money allocated for the coming financial year will be used to conduct a study and mapping on deportees, as well as develop minimum operating standard procedures for the reintegration of deported migrants. Consultations will also take place on the revision of the national deportation policy. And Guyanese could be in for a value-added tax ease. VAT was recently reduced from 16% to 14%, although the tax has now been applied to items and services that before did not attract VAT. But President David Granger says the rate could be further reduced.
I see the government reducing VAT. Even from 14%, we will go, I don't want to mention figures now, but our intention is to reduce VAT in the next budget too. So we'll reduce the amount of items and reduce the rate at which those items are charged. But I don't want to make a prediction now because the government spending is based on its earnings.
Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
And with me now is Julia Robinson. She is a Barbadian, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her project, Robinson Smiles.
Well, I started Robinson Smiles in Hope 10 years ago, and I came up with Robinson Smiles due to the fact of how I was raised. I was raised in a poor family. My mom had 13 kids, and we never had toys at Christmas. I decided that I wanted to start this foundation.
In physics, every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
In business, that's also true, except that the actions you take can have even greater reaction.
If you don't show up for work one day and forget to call, the reaction can mess everyone else up for the rest of the week.
If you're an unreasonable boss and don't listen to your employees, that can result in low morale, poor performance, alienated customers.
In business, it's always important to lead by example.
Welcome back. Jamaica Scorpions are through to the finals of the Regional Super 50 tournament after crushing Trinidad and Tobago Red Force yesterday. Scorpions scored a crushing 292-run victory over the reigning champions at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua. It was the 9th highest win in the history of List A, and it was also only the second time a team had passed the 400 mark in regional competition. All-rounder Rodman Powell smashed 95, while opener Stephen Taylor blasted 88 from 71 deliveries. Their innings helped propel Scorpions to the highest ever total in regional 50 overs cricket. And in reply, Red Force did not show any sign of producing the miracle needed, and they were bowled out for a paltry 141 off 26.3 overs. Meanwhile, Scorpions top scorer Rodman Powell gives credit to the team for their spectacular performance.
I always ask the Father for help, and I think it's because of him I could come out here and do what I did tonight, and I'll support the support that the team have given me over the past few days, knowing that I haven't fired for the competition as yet, so it's a good feeling, and all the credit goes to the Father and the team. To be honest, you have to give them a lot of credit. The platform was laid for a person like me with a little bit of power, so what I did, I just take a few balls first and get going, and then after get going, I can expand and go big.
Barbados Pride will play Leeward Islands Hurricanes in the second semi-final this afternoon. That match bowls off at 1:30 Eastern Caribbean time. That's 12:30 in Jamaica. And that's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 this evening for Caribbean Newsline. Have a good afternoon.